Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Louis Vuitton perfume and cologne, and the big question, is it worth it? Because this little bottle of scented liquid is a lot of money. And I happen to own a couple, so I figured that I would let you guys know what my thoughts are. Obviously I'm a guy, so I just own cologne, but I've smelled all the perfumes, I've smelled all the colognes, so I know what they smell like, I know how long they last, I know what the price is, I know what it's like to own one, so let's talk about it. I'm just going to answer the question right off the bat. Absolutely. I think that this product, specifically, is worth every last penny. I'm going to tell you why. There's not a lot of things from Louis Vuitton that I actually think is worth the money, if we're being completely honest. And that's why I advocate for a lot of used stuff rather than buying new. But this is one of the few things that I think is actually really great. And what's awesome about it is it's a way for someone who's just beginning in the world of luxury to be able to get into the brand, because most things from Louis Vuitton are over $500 and this is not. Now, I think they just had a price increase, but I was in Nashville about a month ago. And I paid $250 for a bottle. Not this bottle, I have a new bottle. I think they've gone up a little bit, but $250, all things considered, for a luxury perfume or cologne isn't horrible. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not terrible. So I'm just gonna go through some of the things that I love about it, some of the things I don't like about it, and I'll let you guys make your decision. But absolutely, I think personally that this product is worth it. So I own two. The first one that I own is, I cannot say this word, Limincette, I believe is how you say it. It's French. I'm not French. I've had this bottle for a year and a half. I use 1 to 2 sprays of this every single day. It's 100 milliliters, and this is how much I have left. So it actually lasts a long time. In fact, I think that I'll probably have this for 2.5, close to 3 years, which when you think about it, for $250, how much does that cost per day? Not much. So we're talking about cents on the dollar per day, which is how I like to think about things. And then what's really cool about these is, as you can see, I actually had my initials engraved into it, HMD. And they do that right in the store. It takes like 5 minutes. And then the bottle itself is actually made of crystal. And I know that's not like the most luxurious thing in the world, but I just think that's really nice. You can see in the light, it looks great. These look awesome sitting on the vanity. Not that it, matters what they look like, but I just think overall this bottle is actually really nice. And then the top has LV in it. It's kind of engraved in there. And then the cap on these is actually really nice. It's magnetic and it comes off to reveal the spray. And it's super slick, it's kind of heavy, and it just kind of pops on there. I really like this bottle. Now again, I know when it comes to cologne and perfume, the bottle doesn't matter that much, but when you're paying so much for a product, I think the presentation and what it comes in matters. And I think that Louis Vuitton does a fantastic job, specifically with their perfume and colognes. So you've got, your nice little cap, and then you've got your spray tip here, and I'm wasting a little bit of money here, but it gives a nice spray. It's not too heavy. And I just think overall the actual bottle and the way that it functions is really nice, as it should be. And then I also wanted to mention that this does come apart, so they can actually take this out and they can refill it for you. And so instead of paying $250, I think the refill is $100 to $150. Now, I could be wrong, but I think that's about what it is. So when you go in to get it refilled, it's a lot cheaper. So this is something that it keeps going. Like, this is a future thing that, you can keep renewing. And I think that that's really nice. This scent specifically, Limincette, is my absolute favorite, hands down. It's very, it smells like cedar. It's very woody and very seductive. It's very, very, very nice. I really like this one. I get compliments every single day when I wear it. I'm not kidding. I'm known for smelling good, and that's because I wear this. But as I was saying, I was just in Nashville, and I stopped at the Nashville Louis Vuitton, and I got myself a new bottle as well of cologne, and I wanted to show you that because they actually stepped up the packaging, which I think is really nice. So you'll have to mind this, I don't know what it got on it, but it traveled 2,000 miles from Nashville with me, so the stuff's a little rough here, but it comes in a pretty big LV bag, you know, just a traditional gift bag. And then on the inside, and this is something that they didn't used to do, it actually comes with its own little package. And on the package, it has a ribbon and it has a little card. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what got on this. It's had a lot of travel in its life. But I think that this is really nice. If you wanted to give it for a gift, like, they did such a good job packaging this. So then you open up this part, get all of this stuff out of the way. And then on the inside comes this box, and this is where the cologne actually comes. And I just think this packaging is absolutely stellar, and this is why I think it's one of the products you actually are getting your money worth. You open it up, if I can get it open, and on the inside is this really nice container that you open up, and there sits your cologne or perfume. And I just think this presentation is so nice. The inside of this is lined kind of with a felt, so it traveled really well. And if you needed to travel somewhere and you kept this, it would work. It's also kind of fun just to display it. I just think they've done such an amazing job packaging these products. And then this, I went and got the afternoon swim. This is another one that I really like. This one's a little more floral. It's more summery, which is why I purchased it, because it's coming on summer now. Again, I had my initials engraved into it. This one kind of smells like, it's real citrusy. It smells like oranges. I really like this one. This one's really nice and fresh. Same thing with the LV, same exact presentation that I was showing you earlier. Sprays really nice. And again, I'll anticipate having this for 3 or 4 years because they just last so long. So, I think these are really, really nice. Again, I've smelled all of the perfumes as well. They come in the same packaging, and there's a few that smell really great. And I think that, you know, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't hesitate to buy another one because I think they're really nice. They look good. They smell good. They work well. I just think this is a really good product, and I can't sit here and talk about it long enough because I love it, if you couldn't tell. So yes, hands down, I absolutely think that you should rush to the LV store and get yourself some cologne or perfume because it's really nice. These are, again, the 100 milliliter size, which I think is plenty. My hands are huge, but it's a nice size. And like I said, it lasts for a long time. And then the other thing is the wearability. I find that 2 sprays for me last the whole day. When I take my clothes off at night, I can still smell it, and that's really nice. I think it's a nice in-between where it's not too strong, like a Chanel might be, and it's not too light, which is really nice. I just think that they've found a really happy medium, and over the last couple years that this product has been available, they've really improved it, and I just think that they've done a really, really good job on this. So that's all I have to say about it. Thank you guys for watching. For those of you who are new to my channel, I also wanted to mention that I do run a Facebook page called the Louis Vuitton Gold Mine. And that's a place where we talk about Louis Vuitton and where people can sell and buy bags. And what's really cool about it is everything on there has to be approved by myself. So it's just a really fun place to be able to talk about Louis Vuitton, brag about Louis Vuitton, and you can also buy and sell used Louis Vuitton pieces for a really great price. Again, that's the Louis Vuitton Gold Mine on Facebook. It's just really fun, and it's kind of my baby, so I hope you enjoy my video today. I am trying to work on a couple more of them, so hopefully you'll see more of me in the future. But yeah, I'm telling you, go out, get yourself some perfume or cologne. You won't regret it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a very Vuitton day.